Hey guys, today is Wednesday, June 22nd, and it's gorgeous outside. I just got done with class. Actually, I just got out of the shower. Class ended at 12. Today we did point counts in the morning, so it's just going out and staying at a location for about 5 minutes quietly, counting how many birds we see or hear within a 30-meter distance. But yeah, that was fun. We actually got ours done pretty quick compared to the first time. The first time it took almost an hour, and we have to get them done within the hour. So, this time it took about maybe 20, 30 minutes. But yeah, that was fun. So, today in class, I thought we learned some pretty awesome stuff. Like, today we were learning about different mating, courtships, vocalizations, all that stuff. Like not all that stuff, but like different vocalizations of how to court a different, not different bird, but how to court the opposite gender bird. I'm saying this really weird, but what I'm trying to say is we learned about bird songs, bird calls, and how birds have sex. Is essentially what we learned today. And also, we were given a lecture on about dating relationships through a bird's view from our professor. So that was kind of cool. But I thought it was most fascinating today. Like, for example, these one birds out in, not Peru, they have cousins in Peru, but it's in South America somewhere. They're brightly colored orange, and they're called the Andean cock of the rock, I think. But anyway, they're brightly orange color, and what they do is they actually just bounce, and they have a bouncing competition, and it's super cute to see on film. Of course, we watched the David Attenborough documentary again, because that's what every biology teacher needs to have. At least one of them. Also Bill Nye. We didn't watch Bill Nye today, but biology teachers need to have David Attenborough and Bill Nye, and then you're set. So we watched another David Attenborough film, like I said, and that was enjoyable, because I love listening to that man's voice. Sir David Attenborough, you make me happy. So that was fun. Anyway, the point of me bringing this up is the fact that I'm kind of feeling inspired to write another story. I do write stories, like, a lot, because one of my hobbies is writing. I love to write. And currently I'm working on a story that's kind of, I would say, a little bit dismal and dark. But it does have a happy ending. I typically believe in happy endings, even though they don't exist all the time. So that's just how I write and how I prefer to write. I actually do have one or two stories that don't have happy endings. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is, and I keep saying the point is because I keep getting sidetracked, and I should just say I digress. So I digress. I'm going to write a story about the different types of bird mating. And I'm going to write it in the form of humans, which I think is fascinating because birds and humans are alike in many ways, and I never realized that. So I'm completely interested in this, and I'm totally going to do it because I will have 2 weeks of downtime with my ear trying to figure out what the heck I'm supposed to do with my life, besides edit vlogs. But in the meantime, I will write. Also, two things. One, I did exceptionally well on my second quiz. I got a 98, I think. 93 and 98. It's close enough. Anyway, I think that's pretty good for not knowing what I was doing, because this second exam I didn't feel like I prepared enough, but obviously I did okay. So, lastly, this is the second thing. Lastly, this has nothing to do with school. I believe I mentioned this. I know I've been trying to keep this hush-hush on vlogs, but if I haven't mentioned it, surprise! And if I have, another surprise. But I listened to Tyler Sederwall's album, Sederwall Game Face, and there was this one song called Chasing Happiness that really stood out to me. The lyrics spoke to me. That's what I'm trying to get at. And I decided to pick that as a sign song. Now, what a sign song is, if you don't know, it is using sign language to speak the words of the song, because deaf people obviously cannot hear it. So, I decided that I'm going to learn that song and create a sign song video for y'all. And I just finished writing out the lyrics yesterday and interpreting them into sign language. So I can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun. And obviously, I will post it on YouTube. So I'm going to leave it at that today. There's so much more I want to talk about, but I always need topics for vlogs, so I'll push to other topics till tomorrow. So anyway, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Hey guys, today is Thursday, June 23rd. It is about 1:15 and I'm done with class for the day. So, well, pretty much the rest of the week, because tomorrow I don't have class. The herpetology class is having a float trip, which I'm not going on because they're going to be really in and out of the water and rocking boats, and I don't want to deal with that, especially with my ear problems. So I'm not going on that trip. And I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I asked my professor if he wanted me to do anything, and he just said do a point count, which is just counting birds that I hear within the area, or see within the area. So I will do that, but I don't know what else I'm going to do. So today we did bird banding, and oh my gosh, guys, it was good because we had a lot of birds. But I had to band a bird today, for one thing. I had to band, what was it? Eastern Phoebe. I had to band an Eastern Phoebe, and I was so nervous because I didn't want the bird to go without getting a proper band, which I did. And then aging it, sexing it, it was difficult. It was really difficult. But I got through that okay. Okay enough for the practical next week, meaning the final exam. And then towards the end, I had to untangle a bird out of the mist net. That's how we've been catching them. And it's the safest way for a bird to be caught. As long as you get them out of the nets within like a 30-minute time span, because then it causes too much stress on the birds. Which the last bird I had was an oven bird, and it was pretty much me getting it out of that net because we were getting close on time to that 30-minute mark. So I had to act quickly, but I didn't want to hurt the bird. So I was freaking out. I got it out successfully, and I took a picture of it. It's so adorable. He or she, I couldn't sex it. Mostly because I couldn't get a band on it before it flew away. But it was so fluffy and cute and adorable, and I loved it. So that was a lot of fun. Also, last thing. So last night we went on like an owl call watch thing. And that was okay. We didn't see any owls, but we learned how to call for owls, which was kind of fun. And we also saw shooting stars, we saw a ton of fireflies, and right before I went to bed, there was a group of people, my professor and I, and we all just looked at the stars and were identifying stars, and I'm like, oh, I know that, that's Draco, that's the Little Dipper, that's Big Dipper, there's the Polaris, why can't I remember the full name? Polaris, there's Mars, there's Jupiter, there's Saturn, there's Venus. And my professor was actually pretty impressed with me, and that makes me happy. So I love stargazing, and actually just astronomy in general, and astrology, astronomy. Um, I guess that's it. Because horoscopes and zodiac go under astrology. But yeah, I love doing all that stuff. That stuff really interests me. So that was pretty fun, showing off my skills and what I knew. And I learned some too. For example, I learned how to identify Virgo and Libra. So that was cool. Because I've always had trouble with those two. And yeah, that's what happened last night and today. The rest of the day, I'm probably going to nap. I got suddenly tired and I just want to take a shower. I want to nap. I have to do laundry, hence why there's a laundry bag on my bed right there. But I have to do laundry, but I don't know when I'm going to do it. So, okay, for some odd reason, my video stopped all of a sudden. It's a weird buffering thing. I really need to check it out and see what's wrong, because I hope there's nothing wrong with this camera, because I love it. But anyway, as I was saying, I don't know what I'm going to do today. I'm probably going to go get a shower, and then take a nap, maybe do laundry, haven't decided. But I may push laundry off till tomorrow, because I'll be here all day, unless I decide to go out. Again, haven't decided. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say for today. Have a great day, y'all. Do something fun, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye.